lesson 7.4, the percent equation. The percent equation is where you can represent A is P percent of B using the equation A equals P percent times B. A is part of the base, B is the base, and P percent is the percent. Now the only thing that's different is that we did learn about the proportion, percent proportion. You can use either one, whichever one you like better. I do want to show you how to use the percent equation though. The only thing different about this is that you have to change your P percent into a decimal, okay? So you have to change it into a decimal in order to multiply by the base. Example 1, in a newspaper survey. Go ahead. 1,100 adults were asked to name their favorite condiment. The most frequent response was ketchup, which was given by 47% of the adults. How many adults choose ketchup? Well, 47 is obviously your P. 1,100 adults were asked to name their favorite condiment. This have to be your base because that's the whole population. How many choose ketchup is your A. Substitute in what you know, change the percent to a decimal, and multiply. 517 adults chose ketchup. Pause the video and try using the percent equation, A equals P percent, change it to a decimal, times B to solve the problem. Number 1, you take 5.15 times 60, which equals number 9. Number 2, 0.78 times 105, which equals 81.9. Remember, after the word of is always your base. In example 2, we're going to find a commission. A salesperson earns a 5.5 commission on every car sold. Now, obviously, that's your P. Commission is how much they make off of selling a car or an item to a person. The salesperson sells a car for $41,200. What is the commission? Well, obviously commission is not going to be as high as $41,200. That is your base. Change the percent to a decimal and multiply. $2,266 is the commission. So they make $2,266 by selling that car. In example 3, find the commission if a car sold for $45,000. So again, that's your B, and still 5.5 commission. So we change it to a decimal, multiply by 45,000. 2,475. This time we're going to find a percent. You can see it says what percent, so obviously that's what we're missing. Here's the of, so 24 is your base. A is 84. Substitute in what you know. This time there's no changing into a decimal because you don't know percent. We have to get rid of the multiplying 24. To do that, we divide by 24 to both sides. 84 divided by 24 is 3.5. Now, you have to write the decimal as a percent. So you have to move it 2 places to the right. 350% is P. Okay, just be careful. Just because this is a decimal doesn't mean this is the answer. You have to do this step, writing it as a percent. This time, pause the video and find the percent for 4 and 5. You don't know P. Here's the of, so 15 is B. This is A. 21 equals, and again, it's A equals P percent times B. P percent times B, which is 15. Divide both sides by 15. You end up with 140%. Be careful, remember that 1.4 was not your answer. You had to change it. This is B, that's A. 45 equals P percent times 72. Divide by 72. Divide by 72. 45 divided by 72 is 0.625. So move it 2 places to the right, 62.5%. In example 4, your friend paid $48 for a ticket to a professional baseball game. This amount was 64%, repeat, of the total amount your friend spent at the game. How much money did your friend spend? Look, there's that word of. So the total amount your friend spent is your V. Your friend spent, how much your friend spent is what you're trying to find. The only thing that you know is that he paid part of what he spent was the ticket. This was part of what he spent. So 48 is A, 64% is the percent. Change it to a decimal. Same thing, we have to get rid of the multiplying by 0.64, divide by 0.64. 48 equals 75. So your friend spent $75 at the game. Just so you know, it does not matter to me if you want to use the proportion, A over B equals P over 100, if you're more comfortable with that, or the equation.